Well, there it is. Hi guys, this is WTii and welcome to an overview for Junkrat, the new hero in Overwatch. He is a defense hero and he looks really bad for a 25-year-old. You can tell he's had a very difficult life. Let's take a look at some of his abilities. So his weapon, the frag launcher, well, this lobs grenades a significant distance and they bounce to reach their destination and blow up when they strike an enemy. This seems like a very useful weapon indeed, actually, for the way that the game is going to be probably played, which is going to be a lot of camping and quite a significant amount of sort of like strategic positioning going on. So if you can lob grenades or bounce them off walls to certain positions where people are defending just to give them a hard time, it's a really good weapon to have. And I think he needs it because I'm going to get into a little bit of detail later on at the end what I think overall of this hero. I think it's very fortunate that he has this weapon. If he didn't, it might be a little bit more rough. So his next ability is Concussion Mine. After placing one of his homemade concussion mines, a Junkrat can trigger it to damage enemies and send them flying, or propel himself through the air. So as you can see, it's a nice way to be mobile around the map, but I think I like this because it's obviously got a bit of a skill cap. You've got to sort of like wait for timing, positioning, angles, everything. You've got to consider it. So many things going on in the battlefield whilst you're trying to set yourself up. And if you get it wrong, you're going to look pretty bad, or you're obviously going to have a little bit of a cooldown to wait. Let's actually have a look and see what the cooldown is on that. Looks like 8 seconds. It's not too bad. The thing I like about this game is everything's got really short cooldowns, so you don't probably ever feel like you're going to be that bored or really frustrated. It's just a case of, oh, okay, I've got 8 seconds, I've got to survive until I can try that again. So it adds to the fun and action of the game. So I like this ability. And obviously, there's a pretty good troll ability as well, which is another reason why I like it, because obviously knocking people off cliffs is going to be freaking hilarious. His next ability is Steel Trap. So Junkrat tosses out a giant metal-toothed trap. Should an enemy wander too close to the trap, it clamps on, injuring and immobilizing them. This is, yeah, it's actually a very nice ability just to have overall. It's not going to hurt to have this one. It's sort of defensive as it suits his role as a defense character. But the problem I have is really how large it's going to be. You can sort of see how large it is there, but surely no one's going to fall for this. Unless your timing is perfect, or you're just not paying any attention. I think people of an average to better style of gameplay will probably be able to avoid this at all costs, so it's almost going to be a waste. I suppose in tight spots and combined with other hero abilities like the orbs, that's I can't remember all the names yet, unfortunately. I've not played it at all, but I've not got into it enough yet to sort of be, oh, this is that character, this is that character. But I think with other people's abilities to sort of place down turrets and such, so tourbillon, etc., and you place that elsewhere, it makes it just trickier to navigate or sneak past, as the enemy tracer was trying to do there. So it's obviously designed to sort of deal with opponents that are fast and mobile and trying to get to the back of your lines. His next ability is Total Mayhem. Junkrat's deranged sense of humor persists past his death. If killed, he drops several live grenades. So, yeah, make of that what you will. At least the explosion shot of those is pretty quick. It doesn't take long for those to go off. And that's Tracer. She's a very fast character, and she appeared to get caught off by this. So, I guess it's nice to have a passive ability like that. Why not? Some characters don't have that, so it's always a bonus, as long as it doesn't do friendly team fire damage. And his last ability, Riptire, is his ultimate, of course. And Junkrat revs up a motorized tire bomb and sends it rolling across the battlefield, climbing over walls and obstacles. He can remotely detonate the Riptire to deal serious damage to enemies caught in the blast, or just wait for it to explode on its own. This obviously looks like a lot of fun in this sense, but the question there really is, or just wait for it to explode on its own. When he sets this up, it looks like he takes full control of it and is no longer able to look at, see, or move his character. So I assume that you might have an ability to cancel the effect, and then it goes onto autopilot where it will go dead forward, and then you can move and run. Because if you watch right now, it will show his animation. So whilst this is moving, you can see he's just standing there, so you can imagine an enemy player coming around the corner and taking you out, and you not being able to see it. So obviously it's a sort of like 10-second gap where you are going to have to be pretty darn confident that no one is going to be able to pick you off, because you don't particularly want to waste your ultimate ability. However, the ultimate ability does look pretty awesome overall, especially the fact that it can climb over obstacles or walls to navigate its targeted destination. So it's really quite nice. I like these funky abilities. They're all quite off the wall, so to speak. But the frag launcher, I think, is really the key here. It is absolutely necessary, because if you mess up your concussion mine, you mess up your steel trap, and especially if you mess up your riptire, you're going to be just, you know, not looking very impressive or not doing very much at all for your team. So something like frag launcher looks like you can always be spamming it, just spamming it consistently, just trying to poke away at the enemy, prove that you actually aren't just a waste of space and that you should have picked another character. So let me know what you guys think of Junkrat. I am definitely very keen on this character, specifically for the troll style nature of him. I kind of wish that they saved his aesthetics for a pirate character. However, who's to say they won't introduce skins of him looking like a pirate with a leg like that. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been WTii. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like and comment, and share it with others if you think they will also enjoy this. Take care guys, and I'll see you later.